You're welcome to this video. In this video, we'll be looking at advanced inventory settings. To set up advanced inventory on QuickBooks Desktop, we'll go to our Edit and come to our Preference menu. Now on our Preference menu, we'll come to Items and Inventory. Now we'll come over to this side and click on Company Preferences. Now on Company Preferences, we'll come to Advanced Inventory Settings. So the Advanced Inventory Settings enables you to set up multiple inventory locations, right? So we can set up multiple inventory locations. We can give serial numbers and lot number for each inventory. You can this is first in, first out, barcodes, site operations, landing costs, right? Okay, now coming to the multiple inventory location account. Now we have to enable the multiple inventory site on our QuickBooks Desktop. So check on this box. Now it says enable multiple inventory sites. QuickBooks found inventory transactions that don't specify a site. This happens when you turn on multiple inventory site for the first time. You turned off multiple inventory site and then turn it back on. Choose an inventory site where QuickBooks can assign these inventory transactions. You can reassign this transaction to other site later, right? So every inventory that you create must be found on a particular inventory site. In the previous video, we've created our inventory, right? And we set up our inventory, their cost price, and their selling price, and our inventory account. Now, this will enable us to create a location where those inventory are currently placed. So I'll come here, I'll click on Add New. Now, we'll call this our new inventory site, Main Inventory Warehouse. Right? So we could give it a description, an email address, site address, but just give it the name Main Inventory Warehouse, and I'll click on OK. Right? Then I'll now click on Continue. Now they say one about duplicate inventory transfer number. Now when we set up our multiple inventory locations, or when multiple inventory sites is being set up, we could transfer inventory from one warehouse to another warehouse. Right? So this box check means that QuickBooks will warn you when you're about to do a duplicate transfer. Now, when a transaction will cause an inventory to go negative, now when you're about to transfer inventory from one warehouse above what is currently in that warehouse, that means it's going to be a negative, and QuickBooks will warn you, right? So I'll click on OK. Right, so unit of measure, I'll leave it the way it is. Then I'll click on OK. So QuickBooks must close all its windows to change this preference. So click on OK so that all the windows will close. Now QuickBooks has closed. We are going to open it again. Okay, so it's opening. So open it again. Okay, now it's now open. It's now open. So on our inventory tab, we can see transfer inventory, right? So we're going to create other warehouses. I'm going to show you how to transfer from the main warehouse to other warehouses that the company has. So come to transfer inventory. So this is the transfer inventory window. So we'll be selecting the date we want to do transfer from one inventory location to another. So we'll be doing this transfer on the 5th of January 2023, 5th of January 2023. So let's go to January 2023, 5th of January 2023. So 5th of January 2023. So this is the reference number. So we are transferring from our main inventory warehouse to, so we are going to create two other inventory warehouse. Then we'll now transfer to one of them. So I'll click on add new. So I'll call this warehouse A. So this is just the name of the warehouse. And I'll click on OK. So I'm transferring from the main inventory warehouse to another warehouse location that the company has. So which item am I transferring? Okay, so we have, I'm just going to transfer a quantity of a particular product to another. So beta 20. So in the main warehouse, this is the quantity so that it's found. So we are transferring, we're going to transfer 100 to our warehouse B, right? So we've selected it. This is the quantity on hand and the main warehouse. We are transferring this to warehouse A. So having done that, we can click on save and close. Now, say this transaction is more than 90 days in the past. Are you sure you want to make this change? Or click on yes. So that's how we set up our advanced inventory and transfer inventory from one warehouse to the other. Thank you very much for watching this video, and see you in the next lesson.